So this one is kind of non-offensive, right? This is called Dear Sega, a Sonic. Okay, I like how the least bad one we have, it already has to do with Sonic the Hedgehog. So
I hope Chris Chan's not involved. Well, the redesign has the medallion.
the medallion.
And look at that like to dislike ratio.
Yeah, and no, the funniest part is this is a re-upload. So the original video is like deleted or unlisted. So
even the re-upload, like the guy saying like this is not my shit, this is not my take.
Yeah, like blatantly. Not my video.
Not my president.
Yeah, so
hashtag not my Sonic.
Are you ready?
Didn't Christian pepper spray like a GameStop employee because of a Sonic Boom?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, but yes, I am ready. My body is ready, as Reggie would say.
Yeah, this will be like the least bad one of the ones we cover so far. I mean, there is like an unironically good video I do want to show you and the stream.
I believe if you're going to criticize the creative content of others, bring a creative solution to the table with you.
Already the most pretentious thing ever.
Sonic's gameplay. I do not claim to be an authority on game design. I only mean to present creative ideas to—
Nah, screw that. If you're going to make a video like this, just like go gung-ho and say, I am an authority on this. I'm a gamer. Right?
Yeah,
I know what's good and bad.
I cannot stand when like YouTubers will always say like, "Oh, I'm not a game developer." Like, so to undercut their own authority, right? Is like
I have said that as well in my Dustborn video, but it's also like at this point I do have the mentality of, you know what? I know what I'm talking about. Like the Sparking Zero fans really had to make me double down on my takes of like, I'm not a game developer. I don't give a shit. I know what's good and bad. I don't care anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like you can't create. You can know when a pilot or a plane is about to crash.
Oh damn! It's
right?
a 90-degree nose drop. Oh, but I'm not a pilot. I can't say what's going wrong.
Exactly. All right, are you ready for this redesign? I don't think you are.
I'm not. I'm scared.
My name's Jarvid. I work as an animator for a creative studio in Sydney, Australia. I'm also
of course it's Australia.
On the side. In this video, I'll be presenting my case for redesign for one of your most enigmatic franchises, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Man, dude, this is...
Okay, wait. Is he redesigning just the character or like the gameplay as a whole? It's a 2D platformer or 3D platformer. How do you redesign that in like a 14-minute video? I assume he's just talking about the literal character design. And let's be honest, Sonic's design is perfectly fine. It's got it does the perfect amount with what it does. Sonic the Hedgehog was made as a design first and foremost. So
yeah, I mean, classic Sonic especially. Like the only reason people want redesigns nowadays is because of how stiffly animated Sonic is in the newer games.
Like, it's not the design's fault. It's what they do with the design that's like the issue.
Just like his head is so big that you can never move your arms anywhere.
Yep.
And okay, and by the way, everybody, if any of these videos are too much for you, $50 to skip. All right, and this is cumulative. So multiple of you, say like 5 of you pitch in $10 to skip. Then we'll just skip the video outright if it's too much.
People donate $1.
True. Yeah, true.
It's no secret.
Why is this like so hyped up? I don't get it.
Far to find an opinion or article from right.
Like Sonic's design is like the only consistently good thing about the franchise.
Exactly.
I haven't seen creative suggestions on how to remedy what seem to be holes in the vision for Sonic. And this is
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
And present a creative solution for a redirecting, if you will, of your mascot.
This just screams like I'm trying too hard.
Bro went to art school.
Dude, Manic, I hope he tells me about the history of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah, we're going into sales. Thank God. Instead of just telling like, here's my new redesign and all the things behind. Is he gonna take like 3 minutes to actually show what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's. I don't know. This is quite an interesting chart actually, and also, yeah, you see how Sonic Boom is the most recent game.
Oh, this is old.
Yeah. This is like what, 2017, because that's when Forces came out.
Someone in chat wants to know what game you would recommend. Sonic 06. That's like the best place to start.
I mean, okay, Sonic 06 only sold 2 million. That's the same amount as Sonic Advance.
I mean, I would say Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam. Like it's relatively cheap. It's on Steam, so if you play on PC, it's very easy to get.
I would just say like the Sonic Origins collection. Frankly, that's
or
a
maybe
good
Sonic Mania.
Yeah, Sonic Mania too.
But,
yeah, Sonic Heroes is good, but that's not really on anything modern.
I mean, Sonic Unleashed just got put onto the PC, and you can download the Transfin mod for it as well.
Yeah, we might need to pull that one up after this.
Bro, I hope the redesign has like breast reduction scars. Wouldn't that like peak?
Oh, this already sounds horrible. Sonic. So I say Sonic 2 would be a good starting point. Sonic Generations arguable because that's literally like a nostalgia fest game, but still like it has like really good remakes of like a good sample of all the levels from each game.
Might as well just watch the Sonic X anime. Just the 4Kids dub.
Oh yeah, we're overcomplicating the question.
No, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, Manic. You can never get too complicated.
Yeah, you know what? Might as well just start off with Sonic Frontiers. Why not?
Units sold, coming in at 6 million. Sonic Boom being your lowest at 400,000.
Maybe because it was a Wii U exclusive.
Lined these up
Right.
without any surprise. Mario's first game, which came out.
Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy comparison. Like Mario dwarfs Sonic.
And people bitched at me saying, like, what's with this comparison? Mario 64 isn't as good as Adventure 1. And it's like, sales chart, the chart doesn't lie.
Mario 64 is absolutely better than Adventure 1. In fact, I'd say Mario 64 is better than like Mario Odyssey.
I mean, the
Frankly,
thing about Mario 64 is it had to be good. If it failed, if it was one of the launch titles, right? If it was a bad game, no one would buy the new console, and then they would have gotten bankrupt or something.
yeah.
But that's I'm like,
Yeah, you know how despite like PlayStation like obviously dwarfing the N64 in sales, Mario 64 is still the highest selling game in that whole generation.
I mean, damn good game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like because like Crash, Spyro, Sonic Adventure, they all got sequels. Croc got Banjo-Kazooie got a sequel. I don't know. It's just like we never got another N64 Mario.
Yeah, we never got
sequel.
PUBG 3D 2, sadly.
Yeah, that's the biggest tragedy of all.
Spot number 4 in the list of best-selling video games of all time at 40 million. His sales fluctuate quite a lot as well, which is completely normal. Now, there are a few factors here that aren't accounted for, such as...
Okay. For a compare... Okay, Super Mario Land 3, which I'm pretty sure is just like a Wario Land game. That did better than Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay, well, to be fair, Sonic 3 was split up into two halves. You have Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, then you put them together and you get Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Knuckles. And it's just... So maybe it's not taking into account.
Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 are separated, but I'm pretty sure Super Mario Land 3 still, even with both of them combined, is...
I mean, wasn't that on the Game Boy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like comparing Game Boy games to full-on console games isn't really that fair for this generation because, the novelty of the Game Boy is what really sold it,
Yeah.
It's just, I mean... just continue. Sorry.
Console sales data at the time of the game's release. This does make this data a bit unreliable, but I've put this here so we can start to get an idea of where...
Okay, can we just skip all this?
Yes.
Let's go. Okay, let's go to the idea.
Okay. Took him 3 minutes to finally get to it.
Yeah, it's just like it's literally just. I mean, he's comparing data, but like, when do you want to redesign it now?
I get what he's trying to do, but it's too much. It's too long.
Okay, let's see. Are you ready for this redesign?
Yes.
What I believe are the problems we're fixing. So let's bring in Sonic.
Oh no! Just
The first thing to notice is the art.
This does not look good. It doesn't. It's not even like, oh, I'm a diehard Sonic fan. They made his arms blue. This design just does not look good.
They turned him into like indie slop.
This is gore of my favorite comfort character, Manic. Look at how they massacred my boy.
I think they're he's about to go into the gameplay.
We're steering away from the 3D models you've been using for the last 17 years. and bringing in a more organic aesthetic through paint and water brush. Colors remain relatively the same.
Indie slop.
Sonic's lean and a bit more animal, as opposed to
No,
full-on
just-
attitude-heavy design. He has a backpack symbolizing adventure.
Less attitude.
He's wide-eyed and vulnerable.
No socks.
Oh,
They
no,
took off his
just-
socks.
Wide-eyed and vulnerable, Manic. There's an R word I wish I could use, but you know we're streaming. He's wide-eyed and R word. But
So, while I think the overall spirit and feel for Sonic is there, he's a
no, it's not. It absolutely is not.
He looks less expressive, frankly.
Like that's one of Sonic's biggest things. It's just how expressive he is. Right?
Yeah.
You can make fun of and criticize the big one eye, his big old hands, but the point of those big things on his face and body, those are supposed to be how he expresses himself. With his one big eye and all that stuff, you can really manipulate how it looks to change to make his emotions look a bit more over the top, and that's good for a cartoony character. You want their expressions to be over the top. Like you said, this just looks like indie slop. Like, oh, it's a minimalist art style, and he's wide-eyed and vulnerable. It's why? Why did you think Sonic the Hedgehog needed to be wide-eyed and vulnerable? Now, to be fair, once again, the latest game you could talk about was Sonic Boom. So obviously, we're a bit past that. You know, we've had Sonic Frontiers and all that good stuff. Shadow Generations came out. So we know that the franchise isn't just dead. They didn't need to do a redesign, right?
I mean, like, they already did redesign him in Sonic Boom.
Yeah,
and then went right back.
They went right back. It's just and like what's with his hands? Does he actually have hands? They're just stubs.
The wrong demographic.
Yeah, I think he's grabbing onto the backpack. I think that's what that's doing.
I mean, so the fact that I have to ask what is he doing in his idle run animation, like that's a problem. Like with the original Sonic design, we never ask what's he doing because we can just tell he has his arms at his side and he's running. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not good.
One was released in '91, and this.
Okay, we're just going to the history. It was literally a history lesson.
History lesson on okay,
We're not doing this. We're not doing this history lesson.
This newfound knowledge
Your demographic bracket is 18 to 30-year-olds.
is here in the 18 to 30-year-old bracket.
So when was this released? Say 2017, so 8 years ago. You think that'd be so I don't know, like add like I don't know, to 40, say 18 to 40 at this point, frankly.
I mean, like we can't really use age range demographics anymore.
And this isn't done
Because, like, you know, 13-year-olds will play M-rated games like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
The whole idea of like the age range doesn't really stand up anymore.
Well, the thing is, right? Why, like, you want to market to an age demographic. If you really want to market to teenagers, you want to market to a demographic above them, because like middle schoolers, they want to emulate the high schoolers because the high schoolers are cool. So therefore, if you want middle schoolers, you want to target high schoolers instead of middle schoolers. So it's cooler, right? That's why like say the Wii U marketing stunts failed.
Yeah. It's just
strong, compelling gameplay.
Oh, what's this strong, compelling gameplay in question?
Oh, it better be like a roguelike.
It's all voice acting. So any character development will be movement and animation.
There's no voice acting.
I mean, whatever.
Wait, did you see his art, like his fingers splay out?
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay, like there was voice acting in Sonic CD.
And animation.
Like
this looks like legally distinct. Yeah, someone in chat says this. This looks like legally distinct. You can't sue a Sega Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And like,
what is his
okay, so Manic.
Ability.
Like, let me take you on a little history lesson. When Walt Disney was making Mickey Mouse, it's a common practice way back when to give cartoony animals white gloves, like Bugs Bunny, because you know it's a very human thing to put on gloves and take them off. So it immediately makes this cartoony animal look a bit more human. Sonic the Hedgehog having these big white gloves, that's important to like his design. So he looks cartoony, but not too cartoony, if that makes sense. So this Sonic just having weird fucking furry fingers. Yeah, why is he wearing shoes then? Why is he wearing shoes, you know, as well? Just have him be barefoot at this point. it's just, it really does look like his design is missing something. And those big white gloves, you know, like honestly, can you imagine Sonic without those white gloves? Not even just like alongside his red shoes is the point I'm trying to make. It's that it's important to his design, and just taking that away, it just doesn't work. I just hate it. I hate this so much.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think we ever want to go down a road where we have a barefoot Sonic design. I don't think we want to go down that road.
Sonic is fast, and in the past we've seen him embrace this ability with Too Cool for School persona, and this was totally relevant in 91. Now, not so much. We need a character we can grow with. So Sonic's idle stance is a little cautious.
I can't, oh my.
He's a little.
Why do we need
dude, they gave Sonic anxiety.
Why? This literally not every single game. Just
yeah. See, every game has to be about like an internal struggle.
Oh yeah,
right. Nobody can be confident anymore.
It can't just be. If they are confident, they have to be like the Reddit Marvel, like Dante in that new Devil May Cry. You have to be confident, but like self-aware about how confident and dumb you are looking. Right?
Yeah.
You can't just let. Why the hell does Sonic need to have anxiety? Why the hell do we need to grow with Sonic? I just want to play a game. I just want to gotta go fast. I just want to. You're too slow.
Yep.
He's vulnerable, and this means we are on the journey with him. When Sonic runs, he keeps that cautiousness. Now, here is where I want to.
Hold up.
When Sonic.
So, I think he's missing something big. I intentionally use the word big. So Sonic, what all these things that he's saying about like vulnerability, growing with these characters, Sonic's friends is where they get that. Like Tails in Sonic Adventure 1, although the voice acting is dog shit, Tails does go through an arc of like, oh, I'm constantly relying on Sonic, and then he's the only one left to stop Eggman destroy the city, right? So we get to grow and see Tails get better, right? Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't need that. But the whole point of Sonic in like the recent like 3D games is how Sonic affects everyone around him.
Yeah, like and he's a static character.
That's important. Like it's good that Sonic is a static character where he's always doing all where he's just fine. Like he doesn't need this stuff. And I'm sorry, I don't want to criticize this guy's writing and shit, but I highly doubt that this guy can make a game with a story compelling enough to really utilize Sonic going through some anxiety stuff. Like you played Sonic Frontiers, right? And all of Sonic's friends are stuck in the metaverse, right? And Sonic is going through, it's like Sonic's not super confident, right? At points. But do you think that worked in the game because, his friends are actually almost about to die, But I highly doubt that this guy's story would make it so that, I'm just really going to take any point this guy says and try to crap on it as much as possible. I'm 100% bad faith right now, Manic. I'm not even going to pretend.
I don't know. I feel like if this design was real, then the entire Sonic community would be turned into Chris Chan overnight.
Oh, 100%.
I'd be pepper spraying people in GameStop over this design.
Dude, if anything at this point, I want Sega to just use this design 100%. Just one game, they just put this design. They don't try to do any fanfare of we super re-engineered, redesigned his look and aesthetic. They make no fanfare about it. They just upload Sonic the Hedgehog 5 to Steam, and it's just this. I want that so bad.
The dude turning. That'd be hilarious.
Sonic jumps. He doesn't become a ball straight away like the original games. A second action like the X button triggers a charge attack. Here he is powerful against enemies.
Oh, the homing attack.
Down and pushes Sonic into the ground. Let's call this the body.
Oh man, a ground pound.
Right and X.
Whoa.
A dash. Never seen that one before.
Bro,
Never seen that one before.
Is this just gonna be like Cuphead?
The player is required to use.
Oh yeah, he can't be too powerful.
The spirit of Sonic is that keep moving approach.
I'm gonna be real. This, I don't know. This in concept isn't horrible.
Your most recent game.
It's not, but this dude is such a pretentious douche about it. I'm so smart. Sega never thought about any of this. Manic in Sonic Colors. You get 6 wisps that all do a new thing. No, okay, wait, what? Sonic Generations. Don't you actually just have a ground pound?
Yeah,
Sonic
yeah,
already
yeah.
do that. They already do that. And he's acting like, oh, I've redesigned it from the ground up. It's so impactful.
Yeah, I mean, I get he's talking about specifically like the 2D games. And to be fair, I haven't played the Sonic Rush game, so I'm not sure if any of this is implemented in there. But Rush just seems to be like more of a 2D boost formula.
I'm sorry if I'm screaming. All I'm saying is like this just I don't like Sonic. I don't like Sonic fans. I don't like how Sonic fans think that Sonic games are a gift from Jesus Christ himself. But even I will defend like Sonic from this slop. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, Manic.
Yeah,
Sonic deserves better than this.
It's moved around a lot, pun intended. The way speed was translated from
This is what we're doing on International Women's Day, by the way.
Approached
Based.
Your fan base had a different Sonic language. And in the mid-90s, when we were being introduced to graphics, I think most of your fan base were open to that. Personally, I think it's important to evolve, especially in the fast-growing world of game design. So I totally respect you for your courage to experiment with Sonic's design. However, without needing to elaborate on the subject that some of your experiments were horribly unpolished, you have a platform where Sonic's speed can thrive in a
I like how the framing of this video is like talking directly to Sega. Like, oh, some of your experiments fell flat, obviously.
That's why they like rolled it back.
There's a whole chapter on the backpack. I wonder how good this could be.
Oh, please tell me he has a skill tree.
The most popular gaming genre across all ages is surprisingly puzzle games, with first-person shooters and action games close behind.
Okay, how much is that is based off like middle-aged women playing Candy Crush?
Yeah, I mean, puzzle definitely. That would
puzzle. Do you realize how much that covers?
I mean,
that covers iPhone slop games. That covers like super in-depth like Tetris. Tetris is a fucking puzzle game.
I don't know, thing is with puzzle games.
Puyo Puyo is Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine is a fucking puzzle game.
It covers that. It covers like a Candy Crush, and it also covers Portal. So that's a very wide genre to be done. And also like I don't know. I don't think we see a key for like the colors, but I don't know if it's by say this is counting numbers since the 90s. Yeah, obviously Tetris got a lot.
No, but I really do.
Role playing, I bet you most of this role playing genre is carried by like Skyrim and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Sport. I'm surprised sports isn't bigger, frankly.
NBA 2K.
Yeah, but I guess you can't be a platform anymore.
Popular. I think you know this, which is why you've tried to blend genres by bringing in slower puzzle-based sections in your latest game. I say puzzle here very hesitantly. The definition of a puzzle is a problem designed to test ingenuity or knowledge.
Just get to the fucking backpack, dude.
Fit together that generates the problem. And there's a great feeling that comes when the solution finally clicks in the mind of the player. This is compelling gameplay.
It's funny because with hindsight, Braid, which was the game that was just shown, it was like remastered, I think last year, and it flopped.
In Sonic Boom, however, ingenuity and knowledge aren't being tested. Without spending too long on this, pushing buttons in a linear progression to proceed is not considered a puzzle, or even interesting gameplay. The button is there, and we press it. There's no need for this to exist, and it comes across as a cheap way to create an ebb and flow in momentum.
Okay, get to the point.
Which I believe solves our ring problem.
Get to the point, please.
Remember those amazing power-ups you had in your highest ranking game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles? I want to bring them.
Those were cool power-ups.
Connect the collection of rings with them in a currency sort of fashion. If you press the Y button, Sonic opens his backpack and you see the 4 power-up boxes. 50 rings essentially buys you one of these power-ups and you bring it out into the world.
Okay, like this isn't inherently a bad idea. Having like limited access to all of these power-ups whenever you can, but you only get so many of them. It's not bad, but the dude is just such a pretentious asshole about it.
You could find a secret area with a road of spikes. The only way over them is you bring out an invincibility box. And
yeah, I like how it hit in his concept. Yeah, like the you have to just like bring up this menu.
The only way over them,
right? And I don't know, like in concept, right? Like, is he just like paying to like take it out of his backpack? Like, what's going on here? And not to mention, it just drops. Like the power up doesn't even apply. It just drops, and you have to still like get on it.
I just
okay. This is Are we
I'm
good to
just-
call? Well, let's just target audience now adults. 2 dimensions.
Remove all voice acting, and we shift Sonic's appearance to feel more
Vulnerable. Well, I don't understand the vulnerable design. I don't understand.
and we've introduced
The grapeable design.
backpack and power-ups, which opens up huge gameplay possibilities and replay value.
Replay
just-
value, really.
From a place of love for
The whole. I'm sorry. Just is he trying to like sell that as like, oh, this is my new game and my new idea? That's all Sonic games are. The whole point of Sonic games is you play the same level 30 fucking times in a row until you can speedrun it in like 30 seconds. That's every Sonic game ever. Is he acting like, oh, I just thought of this new idea. I'm so fucking smart.
This is so pretentious. I can't.
No wonder he deleted this.
He did. And dude, the re-upload has like 150,000 views in 6 years, just clowning on it. That's how bad this is. So this is a horrible design. You would not make it to a Sonic movie with this design. You would get to like a
original-
Disney show at most.
The original Sonic movie design is better than this.
Ooh.
Because at least that has some of like Sonic's design still there. Just bastardized, of course. Okay. Do you know of a show called Nathan for You by any chance?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Mind. Okay, well, my point wouldn't really land then. But someone else in chat, they said this. This looks like dollar store. You legally can't sue us. This is our knockoff Sonic, and it's just not good. Sonic's design, when it works, it really works. It doesn't need to be changed. It's just
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for a much better video?
I need some Reddit cringe, Manic. Can you hook a brother up?
Reddit. Okay. I got you.
I just had like a crush on you, and I was wondering if you wanted to go out with me.
Oh no.
I have a boyfriend.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding, man.
Oh.
Was he trying to go for a high five right there?
He was trying to go for a dab me up, bro.
Dab me up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, he's taking himself out that night.
And your name? Single and available? Single and available? Single and available?
That's me. That's me. I'm single and available. I'm single and available.
No one cares. Put the fries in the bag.
I've never seen a woman this down bad.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, she was clearly going after the one guy, but then got attention from the wrong guy.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Damn.
It was like, and I like how he's like, "You're fine just the way you are." It's okay.
And then that's what. No, she wanted that other guy to just yell at her, "Shut up!" Like that's what she really wanted. She wanted that other guy to put her in her place.
I'm single and available though.
He keeps pointing the phone at this one guy.
Meet Larry, who just airdropped a whole
Hi,
flight
Larry.
of his pee-pee. Thankfully, I accepted it, saw who was sending it, and immediately started speaking up. Stay tuned for the police escort.
Oh,
The
no.
old dude.
Oh no.
That whole situation must be really awkward.
Harassment. It is failing.
Oh my.
It is assault.
It's assault.
It's a soul. Wait, huh?